Welcome back, everyone. 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Thanks for sticking with us here on 13 Sunrise. Matthew Foltz alongside Sean Ash, who's in for Lindsay Monroe this morning. Big day here in Indy. We know the Monumental Marathon taking place, and we were actually just looking at some of the screens. Not sure if we can pull it up or not, but some of the first runners, maybe the half marathon.
Half marathon, and we've already seen them. The course record was set last year for the men and women, by the way. 102.25 is the course record.
Okay.
We're going to probably be close to that, man. I kind of figured these conditions were going to be ideal for fast times. So that's Meridian. They're going south down Meridian. This is the half marathoners. Eventually what will happen is that the elite marathon, well, all the marathoners will take the same route, but they will team up with the half marathoners that are coming south down Meridian. You can see Fall Creek Parkway is closed because of the marathon here this morning. That closure for 38th is from Fall Creek to Washington Boulevard. Okay, this is the course for the marathon. Goes all the way up into 64th Street. There's White River Parkway, and that's where they'll connect again right around Fall Creek and Meridian here. So good luck to all. Fast times today because of the conditions. Temperatures near 40 degrees, a light wind, and not much sunshine. So it's been great so far today. Clouds are on the increase. It'll be a dry day. This is your outdoor day unless you want to have to battle the rain and snow showers that we have on the way for tomorrow. I'll have the timeline on that, what to expect, and get you ready for some wind chills in the teens all ahead.
All right, we'll see you then, Sean. Thanks. Well, new this morning, Metro Police investigating another shooting in downtown Indianapolis. Officers say they responded to shots being fired on Meridian in Washington around 3:30 this morning. Police tell us it started as some sort of disturbance between two people before someone started shooting. So our photographer at the scene says he saw at least 35 evidence markers. We're also told a nearby building and car were struck in the shooting. So far, no arrests have been made and no injuries have been reported. But once we learn more information, we'll keep you posted both on air and online at WTHR.com. This morning, families across the country who rely on SNAP benefits will have to continue waiting for those full benefits as the shutdown continues. The U.S. Supreme Court now blocking an order that would require the Trump administration to fully fund SNAP benefits. So the decision allows the administration to withhold about $4 billion in payments, at least temporarily. The administration says because of the government shutdown, there is only enough money to pay partial benefits this month. And right now, it's a time of uncertainty for thousands and hundreds of thousands of people right here in Indiana who really rely on that funding to help feed their families. It's now adding a lot of pressure on them right before the holidays. Our Logan Gay now shows us how one community organization is stepping up to help in those efforts.
Voices just launched its newest campaign called Fueling the Future. The community-based nonprofit says its mission is simple, partnering with the community to fill these shelves in Hoosiers' bellies with food.
It stemmed from something simple. It's just when people have a stock pantry and the full belly, then they're able to go to work and go to school, and it's just one less thing that they have to worry about.
Voices serves hundreds of families through mentoring, arts programs, plus mental health and family support services, giving them the resources they need to thrive. The Director of Development, Jill Wynn, says the food pantry, open on Tuesdays and Thursdays on East 36th Place, has seen steady growth this year, along with rising need, especially right now.
One of the trends is we're seeing a lot of families that are working. They're working full time, but sometimes just paying the bills because everything has gone up in price. Sometimes they have to make that decision whether they have to buy food or they pay a bill, and that no one should have to make that decision.
To ease the burden, the nonprofit has calculated that $400 per month in community donations allows them to purchase enough food and supplies for 200 people to create 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. They hope the campaign encourages more people to pay it forward.
As a community, we need to partner with each other. It takes a village. It can't just be one nonprofit, it can't be one person, it takes all of us. And because we're a family, Indianapolis is an amazing community.
You can find more information about Voices and how to give on our website, WTHR.com. In Indianapolis, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Well, right now, the time is 9:05. The government shutdown also impacting airports across the country. So right now, you're taking a live look at the Los Angeles International Airport, which is one of 40 U.S. airports cutting flights to really lessen the load for air traffic controllers. And we've been checking flight statuses all morning long here in Indianapolis. So according to FlightAware, the list or delays or cancellations is now 15 flights for coming in and out of the airport. Again, those are canceled. Those airlines impacted are Southwest, United, SkyWest, and Republic Airlines. The FAA says that more flights are expected to be canceled into the coming week. So really just make sure you keep checking your flight statuses in case you may need to make different plans. And sometimes we know airlines offer flexible ticket changes as well as cancellations, but that still leaves you thinking about maybe where you're going to sleep if you find yourself stranded overnight. Well, our Allison Gormley tells us what's the deal with how you can try to save money if you find yourself stuck paying for extra nights.
It's important to know your options if you're stranded on a trip. Because a shutdown is beyond the airline's control, a hotel waiver from them is off the table. That leaves you with a few other options. First, grab the credit card you booked with and search its benefits for the terms travel disruption and trip disruption.
Food, transport to and from the airport or to and from the hotel. Things like that can really be bundled underneath these trip or travel disruption coverages that credit cards can offer.
Next, check your travel insurance if you purchased a plan. Depending on the policy, details matter.
The government shutdown is now considered a foreseen event. So for a lot of policies, they're only going to cover you for those unforeseen events.
If reimbursement is off the table, keep costs low by asking the hotel to honor your existing rate for the extra nights. For example, if you paid $250 a night and now the rate is $375, explain your situation, keeping you informed of your options so you can take back control of your trip.
Now, if you have a big trip coming up like a cruise, use the airline's flexibility to make sure you have a full buffer day. Allison Gormley, 13 News.
Well, time is now 9:07. WTHR is now partnering with the Salvation Army plus Classic Cleaners to make sure every child has a warm coat this winter season. And today, kids get to go shop for us. Our Marina Silva is live over at the State Fairgrounds as the event is now underway. We know, Marina, a lot of people have been out shopping. We even know some of our own THR staff are out there helping out. So how's it going this morning?
Good morning, Matthew. Yes, we're here at the Indiana State Fairgrounds where today more than 6,000 kids will have the chance to shop for their own coat, all donated by community members. And I am here with everybody's friend, Scott Swan. How are you?
I watch you on TV all the time, Marina.
It's funny, I watch you too.
Isn't this such a great event?
It is. You know, tell us about what it's like volunteering for this event.
Yeah, it is so wonderful because of our generous Channel 13 viewers that have spent money, purchased coats, provided gently used coats to the Salvation Army and Classic Cleaners. And for us to be able to help serve about 6,000 people is wonderful. I've been taking families around, little girls and little boys and their moms and dads. It's so much fun because when they finally see a coat that is their perfect size and their perfect color, their face lights up. It's just the best.
And, you know, I've volunteered before, and I can tell you what my favorite part is, but what's your favorite part? I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I really do think it's when a kid finds, like, the perfect coat. Like, I had a little boy this morning that found a Star Wars coat, and he was so excited. And so I think when they see a coat that is their favorite color and they put it on and it fits, and their mom or dad zips it up and it's got a hood on and they can find some matching, you know, gloves and a scarf, that's a great thing, you know.
It really is. Well, thank you, Scott. And we're going to let Scott get back to helping some more children find their coats. But we're going to be here all morning helping these kids get the perfect coat for them to really help them this winter. It gets cold. They're at the bus stop. They've got recess. And it's so nice to see them have that warm winter coat that they really need.
Yeah, it certainly goes a long way, especially with these warm temperatures. And really kudos to that kid finding that Star Wars one that Scott mentioned. I know that's pretty part of the adventure is finding those fun, cool coats. So our Marina Silva.
Star Wars and Spider-Man. Those are the popular ones right now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Two classics. You can't go wrong. So our Marina Silva reporting live for us. Thanks, Marina.